So differences, coming to the differences between DNA and RNA, exam point of view, okay, or in like competitive exam based questions based on these differences between DNA and RNA. Like site wise, DNA is present in nucleus and in mitochondria, but RNA, it is present in cytoplasm. Okay, functions, the storage and transfer of genetic information from one generation to other generation by DNA, and the function of RNA is solely protein biosynthesis. Okay, so that's whatever the mistakes or whatever any genetic disorders, okay, that replicates, that means if any disease or disorder, okay, is present in one person, means genetically, that will run in families. That's what they say, obesity is genetical, hereditary. Okay, if their forefathers are obese in nature, the next generation also likely to get a obese, right? But RNA, whatever the mistakes are there in RNA, it will stop with that current generation only. It will not be inherited, right? And bases, the differences in bases, adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine is present in DNA. Adenine, guanine, cytosine are common, but in place of thymine, RNA is having uracil. Okay. In respect to the sugar, deoxyribose, that means the pentose sugar is deoxyribose, and in RNA it is ribose. Okay, and the strands, DNA is a double stranded, RNA is a single stranded. Okay, the types, there are three types of three forms of DNA are there, A, B and Z. Okay, A, B are right hand helical structures, Z is a left hand helical structure, and there are four types of RNAs are there, mRNA, tRNA, rRNA and small nuclear RNA. Okay, so these are the overall differences right from the site of these organelles to the types. And free nucleotides of biological importance. Okay, free adenine, I mean it can form ADP and ATP. Okay, they are like source of energy. And cyclic AMP acting as a second messenger. Okay, 3-phosphoadenosine or phosphosulfate, PAPS in the body. PAPS full form is phosphoadenosine phosphosulfate. Okay, for methyl donor in the body, methionine, SAM is there, S-adenosyl methionine. Okay, and for sulfate in our body, the donor, that is PAPS, phosphoadenosine phosphosulfate, and methyl donor, that's what SAM. Okay, and for fatty acyl adenylate activating in function is in activation of fatty acids. Okay, and again one more, amino acyl adenylates, which are also involved in activation of amino acids. Compared to guanine, GDP, GTP, these are also energy collection. Okay, GTP in Krebs cycle, and 3,5-CGMP is a metabolic regulator. Okay, and in antagonizing the CAMP. Okay, that means cyclic AMP. And GDP mannose and fucose, they are mainly have a function glycoprotein formation and mucopolysaccharide formation. Free nucleotides other substances like hypoxanthine, they are like non-nucleic acid nucleotides, you can say. These are the nucleotides which are not found in nucleic acids. Okay, other than nucleic acids, okay, these are the nucleotides have other purposes. Hypoxanthine, okay, like IDP and ITP, inositol triphosphate or inositol diphosphate. Okay, in collection of energy and CO2 metabolism. Uracil, UDP, for synthesis of glycogen. Okay, and metabolisms like glucuronic acid and galactose. Cytosine, CDP, carrier of choline in synthesis of glycerophospholipids. Okay, and pyrimidine synthesis. Okay, and riboflavin, coenzymes. Vitamin B2, B complex vitamin, flavin mononucleotide and flavin adenine dinucleotide. Niacin, synthesis of NAD and NADP, vitamin B complex, that is niacin, B3, and pantothenic acid, B5, synthesis of coenzyme A, and vitamin B12, synthesis of cobalamin enzyme. So these are all the commercial other biological functions of nucleotides which you are regularly not found in nucleic acids. So that's all about nucleic acid chemistry and nucleotide chemistry. Thank you.